Let's get ready to
Rip a fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Absolute pleasure to have you all here before we all end up homeless from buying too many games in the Steam Summer Sale. We had a good run, guys, but now we have to go live on the street corner because we bought one too many waifu games. But I think we'll be able to manage. With the love of our waifus. ABF, how you doing today, buddy?
Good. Now, you can build your house out of Steam games, right? Yeah.
Back when we had, you could build it out like PlayStation games, but sadly, digital games you cannot build a house out of.
Yeah. If you don't have a house, just build one. It's easy.
You can build a house out of your new $3,000 PC's computer case cardboard box.
That's true. Yeah, cats love it too.
Priorities. Yes. Perfect. Hayden, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good. House Flipper is $2.49 currently on Steam. So if you can't build a house, you can at least buy the first House Flipper game and, renovate a house. And
I considered throwing it on my wish list when I saw it. Yeah,
it's such a steal.
But first, we got to talk about anime girls and stuff like that, which is a great transition to Tomak. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Totally didn't stream fight bad financial decisions last night.
Yes, and yours is bad decisions on top of bad decisions, similar to my every morning going to a used bookstore to look at comic books and manga that I already have too many of. But we're here.
ABF was there for those bad financial decisions.
This is a collector support group panel today. We're here for each other. Be strong. And by that, I mean we're going to recommend a bunch of games to you guys so you can continue further making bad decisions. Wait, that's not a very supportive group. Indie Luchador. Tomak said, I got a guy. And I said, tell me about him and then we'll get him on. And then Tomak said, I sent him the link and now he's here. Indie Luchador. Absolute pleasure to have you here.
Hey, the pleasure is all mine. I'm being pleasured. Also, may I recommend Power Wash Simulator for anybody who wants to wash a flipped house?
So
there you go.
Obviously, yeah, all of those, go in the same category. And honestly, screw all that. Dig a hole in your backyard instead, pussies. We'll be talking about great games today to get during the summer sale. But
boobs.
First, before we get to boobs, we have to talk about boobs. But before then...
I see you found Valkyrie Drive.
No, that's not Valkyrie Drive. This is... you have not seen the Witchblade anime, have you? It's absolutely insane that you've not seen it. It was made specifically for you, Tomak. That is it. You are... we will get into that later. I want to start it off. One of the ways to tell just how dead Pride Month is how quickly we even forget to make fun of Pride Month. So I was reminded today, oh, wait, yeah, it is still Pride Month. Was in a very liberal part of Denver the other day, and I saw maybe one rainbow flag. Pride Month is dead. That's how you really tell when you go through the neighborhoods, like in a city, and they have all like their Ukraine flags and their BLM like hanging in their windows and whatnot. And it's so cringe when even those virtue signalers stop virtue signaling. We won, boys.
That's why you never stop. Don't let them forget.
No.
Yes. Now we
no one's actually answered when Wrath Month is.
We need to do preemptive shaming of them to make sure it doesn't happen in the future. I know it's a little radical, but I think it's less radical than putting them all in Squid Game 3. ABF, have you dabbled yet?
No, not yet.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna talk.
I've
Has
been
anyone-
looking at all these minus 90% offs on Steam sales.
I know, I understand. You're
Oh,
losing
boy.
money not buying those 90% off things. I get
Exactly.
it. Investments, I get it. It's smart financial planning. I get it. So I was like, I'll just do like 2 Squid Games a day. And
You
then
watched them
I
all.
accidentally did all of the Squid Games in a day. I am behind on my editing. I couldn't help it.
Season
Yes.
2 or
Yes.
3?
So here's the thing. We were led to believe it was season 2.5 because it is season 2.5. But they said, screw it. No, we're calling it Squid Game 3, which I think makes sense and they should have done. But they led us to believe it was 2.5, which essentially it is, but they just call it Squid Game 3. And it's
I
the
haven't
final
even
season.
watched 2 yet.
So now, if you're the sort of person who would like to get it all out, it is now all out, Hayden. And I will say, super spoiler free because it's incredible. So I ain't gonna. Very happy with it. If we had to pick like which seasons were the best, it'd maybe be I would argue the weakest season. But that's because like for me, season 1's like a 10, season 2 is like a 9, and then this would be like an 8. So still a ton of amazing moments. The VIPs finally come back because they weren't in season 2. I really like the VIPs in season 1. They're finally back. And the acting is the worst shit I've ever seen. It's so incredibly bad. And then there's like a CGI baby face and a CGI like Rottweiler. And a lot of that CGI stuff is pretty rough. Other than those complaints right there, freaking loved it. Phenomenal. Easy 8 out of 10. They went a little... They took a little bit of risk in the ending, but then kind of played it a little safe too. So some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to say it's not enough. It was too safe. And I enjoyed it well enough. It's not one of those endings that's so terrible you tell people don't even start the series. I was quite happy with it. Definitely worth a watch. The only thing is it's main monitor because it's subtitles. Do not watch it in dub. If you watch it in dub, I swear to God, it started talking in English and the acting was so bad. I went, Netflix switched my fucking dub and sub back and went, oh wait, no, it's still in the same language. The acting is just so bad, it all seems overdubbed because I think it was all overdubbed. But other than that, hot garbage, which I am not interested in American Squid Game anymore after... It's so
You mean the Beast game?
Yeah, well, yes, we do already have it. But it's just so... it's like some totally different road it. It goes from a fantastic to absolute trash. I don't understand, but other than that, fantastic season.
You made me want to watch it, then not want to watch it, then kind of want to watch it again. Like I don't know now.
Well, it's an 8 out of 10. So I got like a couple of complaints, but other than that, everything else is phenomenal. The amount of character moments, the feels it gave me. Yeah, I'll get to it here in a second after we all do our mandatory for Jake Martin. Woot! Come on, guys. Woot! Woot! We're bringing it back.
Your
It's
hand
our
work this
word.
time.
I'm totally doing it too.
I believe it.
I could feel it. Shout out, Jake. Appreciate you so
struggle.
dang much. Yeah, Hayden. We're happy having you here in the flesh.
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
And since Hayden's here,
I'm hungry.
of the now, I believe 30 games you have purchased, Hayden,
Yes,
for the Steam
I
Summer.
think
how
it's
many?
29 or 30.
How many of them have anime girls? Would you guess?
I don't
percentage wise.
think
None?
maybe 2.
Only?
I need some recommendations.
Hayden, there's a filter that you need to turn off in Steam to see more. Just so you know.
Tomak will tell you about it
Yeah.
after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of us aren't cowards.
He had to explain it to me too. I'm like, you gifted me a game, but it doesn't appear in my library for some reason.
I get to do 5 games like that.
Yes. All right, and then we get to Kristen Nova. I finished the final season of Squid Game. Those first few episodes had me crying. What the fuck? Yeah, fantastic. Also, Blood, who cares? I just love Naginal drops it. Good. Now you can watch Solo Leveling. Yes. From here on out, if someone's like, oh, I've got more time now to do something. Oh, well, then why haven't you watched Solo Leveling and why haven't you played Expedition 33? Don't worry, we'll get to my
I'm 500 episodes behind in One Piece.
Well, no, Tomak.
Why are you watching One Piece?
Because I like that show.
Tomak, you need to play Expedition 33 while you have Witchblade on the side monitor, and you will be like living the high life. I'm telling you, man. Oh, and then someone asked her, "Squid Game's a spinoff of Splatoon?" She says yes. Now, Tomak, this is Witchblade. It is nothing like my beloved Witchblade. Hold on, one moment, please. So, if I'm not mistaken, Tomak, this is the only form of Witchblade you've actually experienced, is the TV series?
Yep.
Right? It's the least sexed up of them all. It doesn't make any sense, Tomak. So, first off, comic book is phenomenal. Loved it. The anime is nothing even close to it. Like, that's my girl, Sarah Perezzini or whatever. Now she's Asakamalko or whatever. But there are some things that have remained the same. Some that have grown even larger, one could say.
I don't know. Do you like her representation in Invincible?
Wait, who? What?
The Witchblade shows up in Invincible a few times.
Does she?
In the comic.
Oh, in the comic? I did not know that. I like it. Okay, so getting past the beach episodes, they even have like a little Harley Quinn in here. Let's see. They got weird half humans. They're like, so normally the Witchblade can only go on a woman, so they're trying to like create their own bio women. And needless to say, that doesn't go very well. But some of them have gigantic boobas. So that part of the mission was a success. So Hayden, have you seen Witchblade?
I don't think I have.
Because it's one, like, you have very particular taste, and like this one I think should fill most of your check boxes.
Okay. I'll put it on the list.
So Indy, or am I the only one who's seen some Witchblade? Chat, come on, some of you guys gotta be some Witchblade appropriates.
I have definitely not. Is it anything like Always Sunny?
Very similar actually. No, it's more like this. Very cultured.
It looks pretty cultured. I think I'll check it out.
It's worth a look-see. My favorite part on IMDb, it has a 6.9 out of 10 rating. Nice. So actually I recommend, but I only recommend this for those who keep asking me, why don't we do Weeb Weekend more? You guys, I highly recommend this anime to. The rest of you, if you're mature enough and cultured enough, I would recommend it as well.
Like, please,
it's an anime for men of culture.
Indie scene is probably Elfenlied.
So Tomak,
oh man, I love that.
What, Elfenlied? Is that,
yeah. I have actually seen that one.
Yeah.
That's one I need to watch.
That's old, but you know, there's Booba, and it starts out the whole thing. It's like, check out this naked chick severing everybody's heads off. It's pretty great.
Sounds right up my alley.
Now is it mildly available? Oh, it's actually on season 1's on Prime. Okay.
There's only one season.
Okay, well, no, I mean, still, it's on Prime, so that is going next to Liar's Bar on the old Post-it note. Yeah,
it's like that moment when you know you're going to coom. It's also got a lot of blood, and that just makes it so much better.
I try to explain this.
Been out of Kool-Aid.
Tomok. And the picture I sent you with the giant boobas, they also have, it's not even V strings. It's just the V's. There's no string even connecting it. It's just like a little gooch cover. And then full-blown these butts. And then she stabs the other woman. And instead of having red blood, she's got like white goop come out of her. And then the white goop goes across her face. And then she like goes in to like try to do like weird evil, like I'm going to kiss the protagonist because I'm weird and dominating thing. I was like, I cannot believe Tomak has not seen this. It's literally made 100% for you. Please, God,
there was a very strange time during anime where the Japanese government was requiring all blood to be changed to white.
Now that's China.
It was a good time.
It made things way more suggestive than they were supposed to be.
All right. So speaking of suggestive, Tomak, then. Should I get around to watching first season of some Witchblade live action? Because it's like the only
being pretty good.
Because it's like the only Witchblade I haven't experienced at this point.
Probably since you say the current comics are garbage.
Yeah, I was not happy. They're quite woke because it's written by a queer white woman, and we know how good writers they are. So speaking of actual good writers, I'm gonna have to watch all 5 seasons, which they're way short. Season 1 is like 24 episodes, and then the other ones are like 7 to like 11 episodes. So I was like, I've been putting off watching all these seasons because I thought I had like 100 more episodes to watch, and I'm like, wait, what? I can actually get. So I'm gonna binge this because in September the movie is coming out, and I love seeing anime in the theater. And while I've seen anime in the theater, they've been showing the previews for this, and it looks so good. So I'm gonna need to binge me some Demon Slayer.
There is a ton of Demon Slayer shit in my house, and absolutely zero of it belongs to me.
Yes, I know. There's a reason I moved past it quickly. Well, here, you might be happy about this. Well, ABF, some of your earliest dabbling into anime was some Akira. Well, good news for the Akira enjoyers. Live action movie is dead after Warner Brothers officially gives up. Thank fucking God. If only they'd done this with the Cowboy Bebop live action. If only. So yes, very happy to see that. I think that's good news all around for Akira enjoyers worldwide.
Thank you. I don't think anyone's sad about that news.
Why was Del Toro not directing that movie?
Wait. Oh. Well, probably because he's got a Netflix deal.
Probably.
It's for Warner Brothers. That would be my guess. Moving on. ABF, I think the next one on your list should be Spirited Away. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's very culturally significant. So
everyone should see it. I'm not going to say everyone would like it because I'm not a big fan of it, but everyone should see it.
So ABF, I'd say once you finish up with some Freerun, you may want to consider some Spirited Away. It's a classic for a reason. Incredibly good.
I'm currently on episode 30 of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Screw Spirited Away. Do Attack on Titan instead. Okay.
Yeah.
And
once I finish that, I'll check it out.
Okay, because yes, you make me so happy because that was one of the things on the list. Was it my suggestion?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you enjoying it so far? I mean, you made it.
I love it. Can't stop watching it.
That was even like bad. It's like a solo leveling. Like even people like Badger who doesn't like it. I was like, I think you might like it, dude. And he's like,
it's a total normie anime, is what you mean. Like it will
like,
pull normies in, and they will love it.
If you want to label as normie, fine. I like normie shit, I guess.
ABF by normie, we mean it doesn't have like sexualized 12-year-old girls and chibi.
It's
shit.
anime
okay.
normie.
Then I like that. Yeah.
Anime normie, right? Like because there's people who absolutely despise anime because it's animated. Then there are people who can enjoy something that's fun, and that's what we call normie anime.
Spirited Away is normie, and it's also the most considered the top animated film of the 21st century. So you can call it normie all you want. It doesn't change how incredibly good it is.
Absolutely.
In
this case, normie is not actually an insult. It's just a category.
I know you got to be careful. Some people take it, as a quite
it's
the
one
slur.
step above tourist.
Well, now tourist is being used just to everyone wants to say you're fake fans and whatnot, and we probably won't have time to get to purity testing, ABF, but
tourist is an insult. All right.
Actually, let's get to some purity testing.
Hilarious.
Cult classic Cage. When you're such a toxic anti-Semitic piece of shit that even Melanie Mack can't with you as insane levels of opportunistic bigotry, just JDA bullshit. It's basically just JDA being JDA, and then ABF drops a practically fucking quotes me, which I love to see. When people give purity tests, it never ends well. That goes for both sides. And then JD says, yeah, that's why they continually do it. And that's the last I'd seen. I'm like, how cringe.
Did you see what I...
And then I saw ABS follow-up. You're the person that should take the advice the most.
Good job.
Yes.
I was actually laughing my ass off when I saw him reply to it. I was like, no way.
Can we make just JDA bullshit the same like type of phrase as they did like with the just girly things meme? Can we just like have memes of just JDA bullshit and it's just a screenshot of shit that he said? Like you guys remember the just girly things memes, right?
Don't.
Okay, so just girly things was this account that I think it was on Instagram. And it was like just talking about girly bullshit, like just long walks on the beach. And it would just have like pictures of like a beach and the sunset. Yeah, it was just the gayest shit ever.
Yeah, that's gay. We should talk about JLA 1 million instead. Yeah,
but what if we have just JDA bullshit, and it's just dumb shit that he's said, and everybody just memes it constantly.
That would be awesome, actually. It would actually be like a huge blow to his ego if something like that came out too.
I hate egotistical assholes too. So,
but as ABF just pointed out, I don't know if it will work. He seems a little too disconnected from reality.
It's almost like he likes being wrong or having bad takes.
He still thinks
that it's crazy.
It's like Leon when he plays Devil's Retard. Oh well, yeah. Okay, so speaking of Devil's Retard, first we gotta get to French Moon, sorry, and then we'll get to Devil's Retard. French Moon for a 2. Wrong. Free time equals 1 piece, including filler. No.
God.
What is wrong? Why?
I don't have a whole fucking lifetime, man. Like, that's why I won't watch that show. There's too much.
I used to have free time.
It's naturally get kept. I know. Oh yeah. Speaking of, he only has an hour, so we got to keep moving. French Moon for 2. Oh, watch your mouth when you mention chibi. Nah, would be my response to you, French Moon. Appreciate you. And actually, let's get a little clip in there. We all love seeing Alec Baldwin get punched by French people.
Amazing.
That's a dog whistle, and you know it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I disavow violence of any kind. Watch One Piece. It's an edited version cutting off filler. Get him, French Moon. Get him.
Yeah, that only cuts at about 150 episodes.
Only about 150 episodes. Jesus Christ.
I like the name.
Randy Pitchford makes people mad again by warning that Borderlands 4 will take even longer to be discounted. I had this as a potential play, and then I keep remembering, oh wait, it's going to be $80, and I just took it off the gaming list. I can't imagine anyone here will be playing Borderlands 4.
Not for a long time, if ever.
Not unless you want me to play it with you, Irvin, for content.
I know. $80 is too much. Let's pay $4 and do Liar's Bar instead.
Yeah. I will give the appropriate praise that at least they did the retcon of the female lead in the game, and they actually made her attractive. But, yeah, Pitchford totally ruined any chance that he had of me getting back into Borderlands.
Wait till all this dialogue from all the characters comes out. People are going to be putting it up on Twitter. There's going to be some total horseshit. And Randy saying that it's not going to be discounted for the longest time is basically saying we should have priced it at $90 and then discounted it later. They're just prolonging the price so they can get the same amount of money in the end. Dude's a piece of shit.
It's a $150 game, but we love you guys, so we'll give it to you 50% off for only $75.
No. It's $150 for all the collecting bullshit that doesn't include a code for the game.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, God, yeah. The high,
you have to buy the game
version of the game doesn't include the game.
Indy, you have any interest in paying $200 plus the game to play some Borderlands 4?
Oh, I'm a day one purchaser, baby. I'm going to waste all of my money on Gearbox and the great shit they do. Like, dragging Risk of Rain into the ground. I really want it. Actually, I'm probably going to buy 4 copies of Myco Punk so I can play that with my friends, just like Devolver recommended.
Excellent.
That demo's great.
Yeah, Myco Punk's really special.
I don't know. Don't make me have to Google things. All right.
You should look up Myco Punk right now.
I don't know how to spell Myco.
Yeah, MYCO. Like, it's a word you use every day. Myco Punk.
Come on, where are you?
You act like it's some kind of weird name.
It's not. Oh, okay. It's not. Wait. So, are we sarcastically enjoying this, or
no? It's excellent. It's really fucking good. You can play the demo now, and it's pretty filled out.
Cool.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty sweet. And okay, so this is what Risk of Rain-esque? Is that why you were bringing it up?
It's like a mixture of Risk of Rain mixed with Borderlands mixed with Deep Rock Galactic.
Is it 1 to 4 player?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. You can mod it if you want. Somebody already figured out how to mod in 26 players playing together, and it's the most retarded shit you'll ever see.
That was as high as it got before it crashed.
Yeah.
Well, what's the standard amount of players? 1 to 4?
4.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, no, that's we might need to keep our eyes on that thing. That actually looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that game's great.
It's really special, honestly. There's something to it, and I have a feeling it's going to end up being massive, and they're just going to keep on adding to it. I think it's going to be Devolver's next big hit, and they need a big hit at this point.
Yeah, I will say I noticed. Yeah, they published Neva, which I have on the list. Somewhere around here,
Which is on sale for like $5 right now.
That game, I'm trying to remember what it is. There's a game where you like play as like either a cat or a bird, and it like reminds me of that game you guys were just showing. I was trying to think of it.
Where you play as a cat or a bird with the FES?
Yeah,
play as a cat and bird. Oh, is that Devolver? No, that was the people who everyone walked out of. Annapurna or whatever.
Yeah, that's Annapurna.
Right.
Made Stray.
So, Tomok, have you played Expedition 33 yet?
No, I bought it. It's in my short list of games to stream.
Indy, have you played Expedition 33 yet?
No, I haven't. I've only played Expedition 32, and I don't think I'm going to get around to 33. 32 ended so well.
His computer's also been dead for about the past 8 months.
I really want a prequel, and I already joked about being called Expedition 32 or a sequel or whatever. And so don't you get my hopes up now. Okay.
Well, actually, Tomok and I are working on a game called Expedition 69.
You joke. There's literally an Expedition 69.
Expedition 69.
And every single person who gets to the Expedition 69 flag goes, nice. Because the whole time we're like, I can't wait to get to it. And I think it's in like Act 1 or so, or just very quickly into Act 2. You get to... They knew what we wanted, and they gave it to us. So, absolutely amazing game. I'm about to go through 50 hours of my gameplay footage. Fucking loved it. It's so incredibly good. And the craziest part is it's $50 despite being worth $80. It's an actual worth $80 game. They put it out for $50. It's on Game Pass. Yeah, I would argue game of my lifetime. So, put it out for $50 and Game Pass Day 1, and for the first week on Steam, $5 off. $45 game. Actual $80 value. And Steam Summer Sale, it's back to $45 fucking dollars.
Yeah, if you don't have it, now is the perfect time to pick it up, because this is one of those games that you definitely don't want anything spoiled for you, because the fun of the game is
I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to force all of you to watch my video, and you're going to be spoiled. There's a whole section of my video that's going to be, at this point, if you haven't played it, stop watching my video and go play it and come back.
Yeah.
You need to play it, because I'm going to ruin it for all of you. It's at overwhelmingly positive. I believe it's 97% positive. Whew, you don't see that very often on Steam. Nope. And then it's so successful that Square Enix is like, wait, maybe we should go back to turn-based RPGs. Tomok, we were told turn-based RPGs aren't popular. Thoughts on that?
There's a reason they made the Tokyo RPG Factory, and then they killed it like 5 years later.
Wait, because people love turn-based RPG?
No, because the games that they made didn't sell horribly well.
Yeah, they made shitty games. That has nothing to do with the fact that it had turn-based mechanics.
I think the Tokyo RPG Factory games were good.
Oh, okay, well... but I've never even heard of them, so...
I've given you a couple.
Wait, is it the Tokidon or whatever? Is that what you're saying?
No, Tokidon's someone else.
Wait, so what words are you saying? Hold on, let me translate it. What
Tokyo RPG Factory was a sub-publisher of Square Enix.
Oh, well, but what game do I own that's Tokyo RPG Factory?
I believe that was... Which one was it? Did I give you... I Am Setsuna is one of them?
I believe so. I think so. Can't remember
what that one is.
The one with the anime girl.
Yeah, that one's not Chrono Trigger game.
So I'm going to be talking about it in the video, like Chrono Trigger. There is this little Easter egg that Hayden is thankfully teasing me enough that he actually did the random ass thing in the very beginning of the game in the festival, just like in Chrono Trigger, where it comes back at the very end and it's actually important that you did that stupid little thing. I got all the best parts of Chrono Trigger. It's got all the best parts of turn-based RPGs, and all of the shit, all the random encounters and the overworlds you can't figure out where you're going and all that. It's all gone. It's all the best parts of turn-based RPGs and all the worst parts gone. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's turn-based. I don't want to play it." Shut up and play it, pussy. What?
Play it.
You're not good enough to do a turn-based RPG?
You don't get to set your controller down whenever your enemy is attacking you in Clair Obscur.
Yeah.
Like
That has
you
been
need
seen
to
since
be
Resi
on
4.
the fucking ball whenever you're being attacked, and then you get to your turn, and that's when you can set the controller down and go, "Holy shit! Okay, all right, okay, let's get back into it," and then pick it up and get
after
in.
you've played for a while, if you start spacing out, there'll be a moment where you just kind of forget, and then you just get fucked, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I was supposed to press a button."
Yep.
Focus up. Focus up.
It's like, oh yeah, dodging.
Yeah. Well, dodging.
Dodging.
No.
No.
Dodging.
Dodging. We
That is
parry here.
Beta energy right
If
there.
you're not paying
Dodging?
attention, you have a higher window for the dodge.
Mister, I don't parry anything over there is now learning to parry.
Oh, dude, the trick is you go whenever you parry. Yeah, it's a really important boss. Yeah, and there's almost like a rhythm to some of the attacks to parry. So you got. So I'm like,
you learn the rhythm. It's boom, 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 boom.
And then
boom, boom,
before
boom,
you
boom.
learn the rhythm, you go, "Fuck you, I parry, you son of a bitch, I fucking parry. What the I parry?" But then once you figure it out, you're like, "Easy, never had a problem, bro."
And once you get the picto that allows you to have an extra like percentage in the time that you have for the perfect parry, that oh god, that feels so good.
Wait, there's a picto that gives you more parry time?
Yeah, it's only a little bit more parry time, but it makes the perfect parry like a little bit easier to do.
I got the most OPS. I get to go 2 turns in a row and I get revived. And you're telling me I don't even have the picto that gives me more. Holy fuck. That's what I did when I played Doom Dark Ages. The first thing I went is, "Oh, there's an option to make parrying easier. One easier, please."
Also, if you want more parrying, there's Spirit Strike.
What? Gives more parry time. Okay, sorry. Absolutely appreciate y'all, chat. I swear I'll pull more of your chats. Maybe I have begun my parry arc. Genuinely, there's going to be a whole segment about it, and literally a segment about how you're a little bitch if you dodge instead of parrying.
Next up, Elden Ring, perfect parries.
Dark Rain, let's go.
David, do you remember Borderlands 2? Wasn't that fun? You had like Tiny Tina and she was like enjoyable, and you had Handsome Jack, one of the best antagonists in all of video games. God, wasn't that nice?
You know, they totally didn't run the Bud Stallion joke into the ground 4 times.
Okay, but it was a Family Guy situation where they had earned the right to run it into the ground, and it mostly still worked for the mostish part. Erwin getting schooled on a game that he 100%. I know it's time. They beat everything except the like insanely hard final boss that I don't care about. Yeah, and I just learned I got a post-it note. That's what post-it notes are for. Okay, so. We've been seeing this game peak around. ABF, I believe you were the one that had suggested it, right?
Mm-hmm. I haven't played it yet. I've seen a couple streamers play it, and it looks like a lot of fun.
I'm buying it right now.
You have to use teamwork to get to the highest point of a island to call for help.
It looks like it's going to be very popular on Twitch. That is for sure.
It is. It's $8. I am buying it right
essentially now. One of the like streamer rage games where you climb to the top of something and then keep following it, like getting over it, meets like a It Takes Two where it's like team up as well. It's already where they do like team up rage games. So it just seems like one of those, and it looks fun. It's got the derpy little like bean characters.
Yep.
Works for me. Yeah.
The only clip that I've seen is Cheapy Doki being bullied off the mountain.
Oh, there you go. That seems like where a lot of the fun is going to come from.
Yeah.
Make your own fun sort of situation, like Repo. Digimon Story Sliber Sleuth.
Good job.
I love Slimer Sleuth.
So should I play this one or should I wait for the new one?
Well, that's the previous one. Also, this includes 2 games.
Ooh. Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory? I like hacking.
I like
Wait, why is he black? Did they race swap Agumon?
No.
Agumon Black
has been since like 01.
Oh wait, there literally is just an Agumon Black.
There's also Toy Agumon, Clear Agumon. There's like 5 different variances.
That's Agumon's brother.
I was gonna make a joke.
There's
that,
also
yes,
Gabumon Black.
we all know which Agumons have the highest crime rate. Next, Dungeons. I did actually play this a little bit beforehand. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Holy Tomac, this is getting my Balatro like hole inside of me left over from beating all as much Balatro as I want. Currently on sale for $10. I'm quite enjoying it. It's basically Balatro, but with blackjack instead. But it ain't your grandpappy's blackjack. So I'm looking forward to playing more of that. I'm honestly not gonna go back to playing it for a little bit because I need to be productive. And if I keep playing more of this game, I'm not going to be productive.
It'll just be degenerates.
Now here's one. I bet Hayden knows about this one. No More Heroes.
Yes, I remember when this game came out.
Oh,
I forgot about this.
Okay,
I didn't
sounds
know
like
it was out on Steam.
Sounds like we have a lot of No More Heroes enjoyers in chat.
It's the best franchise, man. It's such a good franchise.
So
Some of us may
up...
be Suda super fans.
Yeah, I might be. I want to tell a good Suda story real quick. I'm in the video games industry at this point. I'm no longer dicking around in the industry too much, but back in the day, it's 2015, 2016. We're showing off Move or Die, and I get told by Max Temkin, the guy who made Cards Against Humanity, he's like, "Hey, I got a surprise for you. Get in the limo outside." So I get in this limo. And fucking Suda51's just in the limo. He doesn't speak any fucking English, and I'm just sitting there staring at him like, Are you Suda? And he goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "I really love your games." And he just looks at me and goes, "I don't fucking speak English." He's the fucking best, man. He makes the best video games. There's nobody who makes better games than him. No More Heroes is a wonderful franchise, and the third one is a good boner giver.
It's definitely cultured. So okay, so I got No More Heroes. What's your favorite then? The original, or are you like 3 the best, or?
It's a toss up between 1 and 3. 3's really special. Like 2's cool, but it kind of takes away the open world aspect of the games, and the open world's not great. It's kind of shit, but it's meant to be kind of shit. But the third one is so over the top with the cutesy anime shit that it does. And then it's just like, no, actually, we're going to rip off your head.
It's basically like Yakuza, just more animated up, essentially, right? And a little more high tea.
That's a tough comparison to make.
They got like the ridiculous games and whatnot, but it's like, what the Yakuza meets like Bayonetta, or like, what would you compare it to? What 2 games would you combine to make No More Heroes?
I think that's a fair statement to make. It's like Yakuza meets fucking Wario
meets Crazy Taxi meets like Tinchmu or Timu or whatever the hell the dude is who wanders around and gets his
I love Timu.
Tenchu?
Yeah, no, what the hell is the game that everyone loves but actually terrible? Let's see. No, what is it called? Where you're just a fucking Japanese dude and you're like, you got a mission, but you have to wait like 8 hours to go into the store to talk to someone and everyone pretends like they love it. What's it called?
Yakuza?
Shinmu.
No.
Oh, Shinmu.
Oh,
yeah. Jake gets me. Jake gets me, right? Wait, okay. Yeah, because I like seeing people play some Shinmu. I'm like, this looks like the worst thing ever. But then everyone's like,
Shinmu's great.
Groundbreaking. It is groundbreaking. And
it's a great game.
I'm glad. Just essentially just play Yakuza. It's better.
Yeah, I know, but I want more hack and slash. Well, actually, yeah, Yakuza gets some like hack and slash, like fighting vibes. So yeah,
come on, guys. Do we want to support the Chinese? Let's go Yakuza on this one.
Okay, hey, works for me. Did either of you play Like a Dragon?
That's just Yakuza. They just changed the name.
I've not gotten up to Yakuza 7 yet.
So yeah, you're constantly working your way up. So this is one I beat like 70% of because I got it for like $5 on one of the other sales. I kind of love this Guardians of the Galaxy game. Any of you guys play this?
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good time.
I was shocked by how much I enjoyed it. It's 90% off for $6. I think it's also on Game Pass as well. Shockingly good game. I was not expecting it.
I think Epic gives it away like every 3 months. It's just free on there if you have Epic for Fork Knife.
Yes, it's like I said, I think I got it for probably $5 or less as well, and was shocked by how much I enjoyed it. And then something else got me. I got distracted or something. So yeah.
I didn't hear
And-
anything you said after you said epic. So
Yes.
Exactly.
RoboCop Rogue City. I was wanting to do a big video on this, but I don't think I'm going to have time. But I still want to play through this, so I might do it on the second gaming channel. Currently $5 since they got the DLC coming out here next month. So if that DLC interested you, you got to have the game to play it. So I believe the DLC is like $15 or something. So yeah, this is now the time to pick that up if you want to try out the new one. Everyone seems to love it. I'm surprised it's not overwhelmingly. It's still 82%, 87% all reviews. So yeah.
Well,
Right beloved.
to be fair, some of the negative reviews they seem to come from people who don't know what RoboCop is, because they're like, "Oh, you move really slow and like you're just a bullet sponge." And it's like, yeah, it's kind of the fucking point.
dude, I remember I can't remember if it was like IGN. It was one of those big game review journalists, and they made an article about how RoboCop is just a bullet sponge. And I'm like, you don't understand RoboCop at all.
Right.
They marked it down also. There wasn't enough water.
No, I have the game. I haven't played it yet, though. I bought it full price. I have it. It's installed. I just haven't played it yet.
It's a tremendous game. If you played the Terminator game that they did previous to that, holy shit. It's pretty on par with that Terminator game.
Hell yeah.
Which I quite enjoyed, but then the Terminators were the bullet sponges, and I was like, I want to be the bullet sponge. So I'm looking forward to some RoboCop.
Yep.
Maybe if you get a chance to play it seems like your kind of game.
RoboCop I have not played yet. It's in my library though.
Yeah, the game's great.
Excellent.
I remember my only problem with it initially was that it didn't have New Game Plus, but that's been fixed.
Yes.
Oh,
nice.
Frenchman for 5, mad at me, of course. Shinmu is the best goat, and the fighting is amazing. There's fighting Virtua Fighter style, right? Because the dude like kills your dad or whatever, and you gotta avenge him or what. And the final act is nonstop action. Are we talking about the same shit? Nonstop act. Me having a furious chibi face now.
Yeah. That's a nonstop action game. Have you not drove the forklift around for a while? It only takes like 3 hours of fucking getting stuck like Dr. Eve. Or no, that's Austin Powers that gets stuck. My favorite CIA agent, Mike Myers, shout out.
Yes. We all love him. Like goddamn Canadian. So throwing this on here, I know it's not going to be most people's games, but it's $1.50, and this is an incredible platformer. The music is unbelievably good, also Devolver Digital. The artwork, unbelievable. It's super basic, just a platformer with very minor or very simple puzzles. But man, the boss fights feel so good. The music's so epic. It's very beautiful. So if you're kind of secretly a homo like me, highly recommend it. Or if you're like Jessica Lindstrom and you love Ori and the Blind Forest,
I'll say this.
$1.50.
I wish I would have gotten it for $1.50 because I paid $15 and I don't like it.
I would not have recommended it to you specifically, Hayden.
You wouldn't have recommended it to me specifically, but you did recommend it, and I picked it up and I played it for like 3 hours, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, but also it has a 96% with 72K. So
yes,
I
can see how people would love it. I can absolutely see how people would love this game. I just personally feel like I'm wasting time when I play it.
Well, that's why I recommend Neva, which is the follow-up, and you actually have some combat in that, and the combat is actually really enjoyable despite being pretty simple.
It's a better game.
Now, one I think every single person here on the panel can agree, Schedule 1 currently 30% off at $14.
Nice.
This thing is worth $20 and then some. Let's see what this is at. 98% over. This thing is higher rated than Expedition 33.
Now, Schedule 1 is not finished. It is an early access game, but you get like 50 plus hours out of it easily.
I played so much, I hurt my wrists. I had to take a gaming break because we were playing too much. And yeah, some of my best gaming moments of the last several years was me, ABF, Hayden, and Gooch running our drug empire. It was a hell of a time.
You mean murdering Gooch?
Gooch losing all of our money. It's somehow the funniest thing ever.
Constantly getting arrested with a full inventory of all of the drugs that we made.
Dude, I just spent 3 hours making that bet that you lost it all.
And then I went to playing with myself and I got money. I was so much more successful with just one person. because Gooch wasn't there destroying everything.
Well, and ABF running around killing random people that show up knocking on the door looking for drugs instead of selling shit.
I knocked them out, and they looked like they had little stars above them. Okay, so
the janitors keep going missing too for some reason. We don't know what happened to them. They haven't been doing a good job.
They're getting deported, Erwin.
ABF insists we don't. Oh my God, is that what it was? Reported them to ICE. I don't even need the bounty money. I'll do it for free. So, French Moon for 2. Forklift slander. Final act is fight after fight. I know, but it's Virtua Fighter fight after fight.
It's fighting to finish the game. It's fighting through the boredom.
Whatever.
It's great. It's great.
Great.
It's great.
I like this indie.
Please don't cancel me again.
Yeah, no, I'm normally the one with the hot takes. Yes. So, Final Fantasy VII. 2 people gifted this to me, Tomaka and Leon. I wanted to grab some footage of for the video I'm working on, talking about how Expedition 33 has got a bunch of fun little side mini games similar to like snowboarding in this or whatever. I never played this myself. My friend played it, so I did a lot of watching him play, and we got the golden chocobo. Anyone else here on the panel got a gold chocobo?
No.
Yeah, I've got Knights of the Realm before.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say only real gamer, but I guess me and Tomaka are the only real gamers here. And I'm looking forward to checking that out. Final Fantasy VIII, I tried to play, but it had such a weird system, like RPG system. I just couldn't really quite get into it. But man, the gun blades, I fuck with some gun blades.
So,
wait, go ahead, Hayden. And then
I was just going to say, also, Final Fantasy 1 through 6 bundle is on sale on Steam right now.
I was there for all of the chocobo racing. How dare you? I think you have to breed chocobos too. So we were whoring those chocobos right out. Wait, sorry, what were we talking about?
No, I was just saying that there is a bundle of Final Fantasy 1 through 6 that's on sale on Steam.
I think I own all the Final Fantasies now. Tomak already gifted me like most of the old ones, and so now I
don't think I gave you the 13 trilogy yet.
Well, no, I mean 1 through 10, which now is 1 through 10 2. Which
there's 10 and 10 2.
Played. Wait, I'm gonna guess. Hayden has played Final Fantasy 10-2 and loved it.
I didn't love 10-2, no.
The story's kind of garbage.
I
10-2.
But she's like, they're like
I
pop
like
singers,
10.
right?
I like 10 a lot. 10-2 was meh.
Oh, why aren't you gold? I'm gonna breed the Grogu's until he's a gold Grogu. Oh, yeah, I know, but they're so like old school. And now that I played Expedition 33, I'm playing Pokemon, and turn-based combat is just not the same after Expedition 33. But hey, I definitely interested in checking out some 8 because obviously I know lots of 7, and my Final Fantasy 9. My boy Vivi, the little black mage. Or no, sorry, mage. And then the black mage was, Lulu? Damn it, no pictures here?
No,
we gotta
Lulu's
find
10.
it. Or no, not Lulu. Yeah, it's, oh, yeah, he's the
Vivi
black
and
mage
9.
in this. Oh, it's Garnet is, I think, the hottie in this one, right? Look at that. What young man wouldn't fall in love with that? Wait, some Vivi Zidane or whatever? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Zidane?
It's
You got the knight guy who's big and stupid. It's such a clusterfuck of a story. They're all such clusterfucks of stories. But man, did those cutscenes go so hard as a kid. And then Final Fantasy 10-2, definitely. My buddy, Final Fantasy 7 buddy, I also watched him beat Final Fantasy 10, but then to be a real gamer, I eventually played it and beat it myself. And I wanted to get all of the summons, like Tomak. And then I one-shot every single boss that the final boss put out at me, and it sucked. Just like in Expedition 33. So this is the real discussion. Who here, when you play like Final Fantasy games, end up over-leveling so hard you one-shot the final boss like every time?
That's how you play JRPGs, damn it.
You
like
give us too much health to one-shot.
Yeah.
The game is a struggle for the first 40 hours that you're playing, and then you get to walk around like a god.
It's like, and then you try and fill out the arena, and 3 characters are too powerful.
Yes.
And then you've got and then all of your other characters you've never used. They're like 40 levels under. You haven't given them any good weapons. And then you get in one fight where like, oh, now you have to use a character you never used. And you're like, fuck! What? No one warned me about this. Have any of you guys played the remaster? Because I just played the OGs.
No.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a remaster.
How's it looking? Looking good to the eyeballs?
The remaster's kind of mess with it since it's a real weird overlap.
Overlap? Wait, what?
Well, yeah, because initially, like the initial 10 and 10-2 collection was on PS3, so it was just a HD conversion.
Oh, okay. And okay, so gotcha. ABF, you a Final Fantasy enjoyer? I haven't heard a lot from you in the Final Fantasy section.
That's because I never got into Final Fantasy games, and that's actually the reason why I have multiple panelists initially when I started my streams, is I was like, I don't know that much about Japanese games, so I need help. So I
Hayden, you're hired.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so what is it that kind of kept you? Was it the turn-based like RPG system, or what kept you away?
The style and the aesthetic, it just never appealed to me, I guess.
You're racist against Asians. Understood.
Yep.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I finally own it. I believe it was Rhino hooked me up with this. $6 for all of the Mass Effects and then some. So
there is a lot of game there for $6.
40 DLC, over 40 DLC. And okay. And wait, and remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. So there's more like normie friendly, like popular game, like some Elder Scrolls and some like Red Deads and like Witcher and all that stuff. And they're not really my thing. I get why everyone loves them, but I haven't really played a lot of those. But Mass Effect, when I haven't played, this is definitely my sort of game. Well, I have played Mass Effect Andromeda, but everyone tells me that doesn't count. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. But I don't think I can do a video on it because that video will take me like 2 years to make, probably. So I might just have to do this for the second channel. Have some fun one of these days.
Wait,
this is
so
definitely
you played Andromeda?
It was the only Mass Effect I've played. Feel free to shame me.
So you started out well. You started out with the bad game, and now you can play the good games. The second one has Kanye West in it. It's pretty sweet. At least he looks like Kanye.
And we all know Talia's best grill.
Is she the blue one?
No.
She's butt cheek girl.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, you had me at butt cheek.
There's actually a lot of good voice actors throughout the entire trilogy.
Yeah, you can make love to Keith David, and then you can play Saints Row 4 and make love to Keith David himself.
I mean,
that is not incorrect.
Maybe I'm not opposed. Maybe second playthrough, yes, I will make love to Keith David. Because
I've only made love to him in real life.
Oh, yes.
So Mo Zamboni just recently started playing Mass Effect for the very first time, and I am convinced that Mo is going to end up unintentionally in a relationship with Garrus Vakarian.
You know,
he
does want to know what it tastes like.
That's a good time to bring up
exactly.
ABF purchased Cyberpunk, where because I like picking female characters, I accidentally ended up in a relationship with a dude in this game, and then it went too far for my liking. So I went like this during the sex scene when I got plowed by a dude.
How did you play as a chick and not end up with the other chick?
Like, I didn't mean to. I was
the
just trying to be
that
nice
everybody
to him.
wanted to have the relationship option with, and she reveals to you if you're playing as a dude, I'm a lesbian.
I mean, he is 6'3" though, so I will give him. Okay, so it is currently 65% off. So basically for $20, this game, one of the best gaming experiences I've had. I loved it, broken it all. As far as I'm concerned, everyone who bitches about all the glitches, it's if you can't have me at my glitchiest, you don't deserve me at my bestest. So
to me, it was broken like any Bethesda game. Like it was just broken and funny to laugh at, and occasionally you had to load a save.
Yeah, and all those glitches have been mostly sorted out too. And this is what I always say, and this is why I always say don't pre-order games, because there's usually launch issues and they get sorted later. It's been a couple of years. So I think that the game is properly sorted out now. Also, Norman Conquest, my co-host, this is his actual favorite game. So he's going to be thrilled that I'm playing it.
It's like top 5 for me. Yeah, no, of all the games, I wanted to get a new PC so I could actually play games. Cyberpunk was one of the reasons I wanted one, so I could play it again. It's on there, but now I'm starting a gaming channel, and who knows when I'm going to have time. Maybe I'll do it for the second playthrough.
I bought it for PC again. So
that was another one where I had like because I played at the beginning, so it was super busted, and you could get your like crit chance and crit damage insane. And there's the katana you would get from like the skyscraper helicopter, and I just used that. Well, I had like my guided SMG where I just like point up at the air and shoot, and then it come down and kill everyone behind all their cover, and then I just run up and then I go katana, and then everyone's dead. And that's pretty much how the final, like Adam Smasher, man. He was.
Yes.
I made him look like a little
Warframe player.
Made him look like a little bitch with my katana. Yeah, it's very much so an Excalibur build for sure. Well, how I first played was there was no cooldown on throwing grenades, and you could buy like 99 grenades or whatever, and it was mouse wheel click. So I would just go into battle, and I would just click my mouse wheel like 10 times, and then everyone was dead.
See, my first playthrough, I got the modification where you could have the arm blades. So it was like hand-to-hand combat, but you have the blades like coming out of your arm, and I would just rush everybody. I had speed, jumping ability, and being able to like rush. I played like Wolverine, dude. I was like jumping over cover and just hacking people apart.
If the crit on that katana weren't so OP, I probably would have also gone that route.
Yeah,
because it's basically like arm sights, and who doesn't love sights?
Exactly. You like I said, if you get the right like modifications, you can basically play the game as Wolverine, running into battle and just hacking people apart, jumping over cover, and like
that's what I did.
So fun.
Yeah. So basically, it's grenade, shoot a couple dudes from behind cover by shooting up in the air, and then go mop up with my high crit katana. Where I could just go in and katana every single one, but that gets a little boring after a while.
So have this
maybe cyber hack one to give him cyber psychosis, so he creates a distraction for me.
So I've got this thing in games where I like to be the like kind of Dirty Harry style character, where I walk around with like a pistol that just does massive fucking damage.
Yeah, they had the one in the game, like the headshot one.
It's a fucking revolver.
Yeah,
it's Cyberpunk. They have this
Isn't
revolver.
That the silver hand?
No, silver hand one's good.
No.
I think that explodes when it hits. But no, there's one that's specifically made for headshots.
Yes,
that I think is like the highest damage weapon.
It's an insta kill. It was. Yeah. Like for basically every enemy, and I love walking around with a fucking 6-shooter and just pow.
I was like, I'm so jealous you haven't seen this show or movie and you get to see it for the first time. I'm legit jealous that you get to play Cyberpunk for the first time.
You should stream it, dude. You should.
Yeah, I probably should. I've been thinking about streaming twice a week. I'm gonna figure out which days.
Stream it and then like take the video and put it into it, because your channel's getting to the point that it's big enough you can do it. Just stream it, then make it not public, make it unlisted, and put it into a playlist so people can find it.
Yeah.
Or members video also works.
And yeah, I also picked up Hogwarts Legacy. I've only seen people play it, and I don't know. I've heard some people say it's not true to the books or whatever. I don't care, because watching that game, it looks like there's a lot of heart put into that game, and it looks like a lot of fun. So
there was a ton of heart that was put into it. And what I'll say is that there was apparently a genocide between 1890 and 1990, because man, is it diverse as fuck in the game, which takes place 100 years before the books and the movies. But the game itself, it is so much fun. Just because you get to go around, you get to cast these spells, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. Like,
the combat is good.
The combat's
really good.
I'm not even a Harry Potter fan.
Okay, well, you still might enjoy the game, and there's plenty of like puzzles and stuff like that, and discovering these different creatures. Like there's so much that's put into this, and they actually went and mapped the castle that was Hogwarts, right? So you actually get to explore for the first time this castle. And
once
they did
you
a
gotta
really good job.
You gotta fly around on your freaking broom like in
Yes.
some open world bits too, which is just like, yes, that's all we ever wanted. Hey guys, we made a Quidditch game. Will you guys go play it? No, you lose hundreds.
No,
of
you should have
dollars,
put Quidditch in this game, you
Yeah,
dumb
you idiots.
motherfuckers. They would
But
have
can
been
you have-
perfect.
But can you have a man fuck you like in Cyberpunk? I'm just wondering.
No,
asking for a friend.
There is a male bartender that believes that they are a female. So there is a transgender bartender.
It's
in
Harry
Hogwarts
Potter
Legacy.
then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
the checks.
And then so APF, we got a couple more years to knock out before we got to get out of here. Liza P, are you a Souls-like enjoyer now? I might have to uninvite you from the stream.
I've dabbled in it. My entry point was Armored Core 6, and I'm starting
Hayden?
to
Oh my
like.
Did Hayden propagandize you into being a Souls-like
Yeah,
enjoyer?
and I don't think I like Souls-like games, but if you play Armored Core 6, it's a bit different than a Souls-like game, but enough to make you curious and want to maybe dabble in them. So,
Yes,
and I
give me a
really
nice
like
little-
the Liza P worlds.
I want like just hack and slash it a bit. Do like a Stellar Blade or a Wukong, where it's like not just fucking sidestepping and then dodge rolling and sidestep until you get to do one hit. Throw
Well, that's
little
what-
hack and slash elements into there.
That's what Armored Core 6 kind of is like a mix between what you're talking about and Souls-like games.
So Armored Core is much more like you need to reassess your strategy, right? Like you need to add in different weapons. You need to figure out, okay, what weapon's going to work against this enemy, and then you have to rebuild your mech that you're using.
Yeah, Superliminal is great.
I believe also on Game Pass as well, which is why I ended up playing it. Yeah, really fun
Also,
puzzle
all
game.
of the Darksiders games are on sale.
Ooh. Oh, which one do you
Those are
recommend?
great.
2 is probably the best.
Darksiders 2, yeah.
Yeah, 2 for sure.
That's what
If you haven't played 1 though, definitely play 1. Where you get to
1
play
is-
as War. Oh.
1 is such a good Zelda game. 2 is like a Devil May Cry Zelda game. The third one's just the Souls-like.
Oh, okay, 2. Okay, 2 is what I want to play then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Or-
Definitive, it's great.
Okay, 2.
Zelda
Okay.
game. Fuck you, man.
It is. It's totally a fucking Zelda game. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's I can see kind of where you're coming from with that. So
Wait, Tomak, what was the? Oh, Jesus Christ! You hit your first person you hit was yourself.
Well, maybe I had an accidental discharge as I was pulling it out of the holster. So
That'll happen. That's why you need a cortosis holster, so when you pull your lightsaber out, yeah, Luke Skywalker doesn't kill his children. So, wait, what was I? Oh, I don't even remember what I was about to do. You are such a distractor. Jesus Christ. Roll the clip. Ooh, and then Chomak, think of any Warhammer games you would suggest after this game.
Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
Well, there is always Space Marine 2. There's
Ooh,
also
let's see. Dawn of War. You can get Dawn of War is 80% off for $7.
I think
Rogue
the old
Trader.
Dawn of War games are kind of bored because they're like made in like 03.
Rogue Trader is on sale right now, and that
Rogue
one's
Trader's
pretty
good.
popular. I haven't
that's
played
a
it myself.
great game. I've played probably about 15 to 20 hours of Rogue Trader, and it's got the style is not for everyone. but-
XCOM style.
It's XCOM.
Yeah, it's
XCOM
XCOM style.
And I noticed
But, oh my
they
God, it's
say
so
that
good.
this game works really well on the Steam Deck and plays really well on it. So
Ooh, that's what you like to see.
I think what's it? Grit, Guns, and Guacamole is also a 40K game.
Oh God, I can't remember the name of that, but yes,
What?
that's a good one as well.
Grits?
It's like
What?
It's like teeth, guns, and grenades or something. Let me look it up.
It's you play as the orcs in that one.
Oh, nice. Oh, actual. Okay, not like how Darksiders is a Zelda game. It's an actual 40K.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and then
Also, there's Bolt Gun. The fact that nobody
yeah.
brought up
Boomer
Bolt Gun.
shooter.
Bolt
hurts me.
Gun.
And they've released a Typing Up the Dead version of Bolt Gun.
I actually need to get Bolt Gun.
What? Yeah, I know. It's currently 50% off, making it $10.99. So yeah, for those who enjoy boomer shooters, I am certainly interested.
Also, that one game's called Shoota's Blood and Teeth.
Blood and teeth. Oh, okay. Now I see. Yeah. What?
Fucking tremendous game.
Shoota's blood and teeth.
Teeth. It's not
Oh,
teeth.
wait.
It's teeth.
Oh, okay. So it's a Contra style. Let's see if they even have it. Kill many robots? Do they even have it on here? You know, there's a free game on PlayStation Plus back in the day called Kill Many Robots. That was a
it got
really
taken
fun.
down, unfortunately. Yeah, I think Sony got pissed off about something. They were like, "Yeah, we own it. Fuck you."
Oh, dang it. Yeah, because it's got those vibes. I like me a good old fashioned couch co-op side.
There's also Flyboys. It's good.
Flyboys.
That's another orc game.
Well, speaking of flying, but not with orcs, Star Wars Squadrons, mixed reviews. ABF and Hayden both got this?
No, I played this game whenever it came out.
Yeah, Leon gifted it to me, and I loaded it up on the big screen TV last night, and pretty fun. I like it. Now, maybe some of the mixed reviews are because of how it runs, because I had to spend about 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get my TV was in 4K and it wants to run at 1080p, so it makes the window so small you can't do anything. So I had to like go in and like change the config file to run at the proper resolution when I launched the game.
I'll say whenever the game originally came out, I got it on PlayStation, and it was fun for, like I said, about 5 hours, and then it gets super repetitive. And
yeah, I think they want you to play multiplayer after that.
Yeah, and the multiplayer's fine, but
Vampire Survivors, best out there. That's the craziest thing is it's on Game Pass too. So if you have Game Pass, you already have Vampire Survivors. Highly recommended. I keep buying them more the DLC, but God, it's so boring and the same thing over and over again. Eventually, once you have like everything, but God, I can't help but still play it. I love it. Highly recommend Vampire Survivors. You literally need one thumb to play it. Now, one last one for you, ABF Drive Beyond Horizons. Now, this is one you and Hayden both currently now own, right? Tell us about this. I hadn't heard about it. It's similar, like it's the long drive multiplayer with a little extra flair, right?
Yeah.
If you play the little video, it's hilarious. You can tell that the developers, they have a sense of humor.
They definitely do.
You basically you try to restore a car and scavenge for things and weapons and whatnot, and then at nighttime there's zombies, as you can see.
At daytime there are zombies too. You just have to get to a certain point until you start like running into the zombies. And I have been hand-to-hand fighting zombies for I think I played the game for around like 2 hours. And in my first game, I found a classic car and started trying to restore it on the side of the road using parts from my current car, and I couldn't get it to start. And after I had ripped apart my current car that I was using, I was like, okay, I'm restarting. And so I restarted, and it starts you off with like a door to put on your car that has no doors. But then as you're driving around, you just find random shit to put on your car.
Wait.
At one point, I'm driving with an American flag and a baseball on the hood.
Did you sneak this in while ABF was fucking?
His was going through, so I was like, I wonder if I can get some in too.
You actually snuck some in. He had like 5 pop up after you.
Yeah, I know.
You literally like cut in line in front of him to get some memberships out while you still could.
I did. I was like, it's not broken. I'm gonna see if I can get some in. And
they start to stagger.
Yeah, I love to see it. Appreciate you, Hayden.
Really quick though, about Drive, I was like kind of on the fence about it, and then I think there was a Pontiac Trans Am in the game.
Yes.
All right, I'm buying it.
Well, that's Redline, that anime. I'm like, there's a Pontiac.
They've got all sorts of cars in the game, and it's so cool because you can go into a random place and find like license plates and shit to just stick on your car. And, like I found one that was a goat, and I stuck that license plate right on the car. I was like, "Yep, I like this." So I carried it out of the building that I'd killed some zombies in. I was like, "Yep, I'm the
So this, yeah, when you're talking about like how indie games were the future and stuff, yeah, it's these sorts of games where it's like they should not be so fun, they should not be so addicting, they should not be so popular, but they are. It's just that simple, like that good like gameplay loop. That's all we're asking for. Stop giving us Black Samurai. Give us a good gameplay loop.
This one is definitely a gameplay loop because it's just like you leave the place that you start and then you just start driving down the road and then you're just looking for shit on the side of the road to stick on your car.
Every single so game, it just ends up with trying to look as pretty as possible. Dang it, the Transporter actually won. The Transporter won yesterday, so I need to remove that actually.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that was perfect theme for the game we were just talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so as we've been doing, I'll spin for 3 and then chat. You guys will get to decide what movie. What's up?
And then
Enemy Mine. Okay.
I haven't seen that one.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a dude like makes friends with an enemy. They're like
an alien. It's a sci-fi movie.
Alien dude.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's it's like they're solving like space racism essentially because they're all like trapped together. So I get my sci-fi, but then there's also like the character moments and what have you. So interested seeing that. French Moon State of Decay 2 is on sale. It's a great game. I'll throw it up there. I believe I've been
10 out of
recommending it
10
as well. Dark Star. Okay, I'll whip it out here in a second.
Even though some of us had some bad experiences with some people in State of Decay.
I fucking love that game.
More okay, yeah. It's one player like story, right?
Yeah, State of Decay is filled with bad experiences, Tomak. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like the entire game is
Superman 2.
Oh, this went horribly wrong. But it's
State of Decay 2 is so good. It's not like oh shit, what's the parkour zombie games?
Yeah, I was gonna say what's the Techland game?
Dying Light. It's not Dying Light good, but it is a step below Dying Light.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, so wait, you would recommend Dying Light over State of Decay?
Yeah, I think Dying Light's one of the greatest first-person games
Dying
ever.
Light,
personally.
1 or 2?
Not 2. 1.
Just 1? All right.
Yeah,
see,
2 added some shit that was not necessary by any means.
2 killed the franchise. There will never be a Dying Light 3.
Well, good news. You
this
can get
just
like
in,
all
Dying Light 3.
Yeah, like you can get the game plus a ton of DLC for $5 currently.
Yep.
Oh wait, 10th anniversary. Oh yeah, there's another. Oh, and then for $10, yeah, you can get even more stuff. Right. Yeah, it's always interested me that and like what was it like Dead Island? Those first-person zombie games. Some of them interested me. They just never got me in.
But the first Dead Island came out in like 2005. Was it 5? I thought it was 8.
I think it's a launch game for 360.
It wasn't. I don't think it was a launch. Let me check that out.
But the first one
$3
was great. I didn't ever buy the new one that came out.
Well, anyone who wants those member berries loving Dead Island can currently get it for $3. Let's freaking go. This is why I cannot give a game $80. I can't do it.
There's no reason.
Steam's ruined us.
It's they kind of destroyed the industry. It's like Game Pass, where like Game Pass is too good of a deal and it's nice, but it's like can't be healthy long term.
There's no reason to, I say, as I have Mario Kart World playing right here next to me.
Yeah, and you bought your Nintendo Switch 2 that's literally just a Mario Kart device.
Yep.
Yep.
ABF, we're a little over an hour. Did you need a skedaddle? We got a few more tabs to do.
I need to pack up my Land Cruiser and head off to the mountains.
Oh, wait. So you're basically last week you went into the mountains to escape the heat. You're essentially doing that again.
I'm doing that again. Different place this time.
Dude, it's like 97 outside, and I'm like, I want to die. So I can't imagine 113 or whatever you're dealing with.
I don't know what the temperature is here, but it's hot as shit, and I don't like it. You notice I'm not wearing my jacket that I'm usually wearing, because usually the house is cold. So I like to wear my jacket, and I can't get the house cold right now.
I mean, you're also in an extra dimension right now.
True.
Yeah, it does take longer to heat a three-dimensional body. ABF, where can people find you?
I will be back just in time to be on maybe Niat's stream and Gooch's stream tomorrow evening. And after that, we have Leon joining us for Off the Hip on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, Leon I don't know how much of it he's announced publicly, but he should be able to be joining us on Saturdays more often. Because he's switching up his job situation. So
awesome.
Should have Leon here more. So that's perfect because I tried to talk like anime and games, so he's pretty perfect for that. So.
Yep, I was on with him last night, and we were talking some anime and some games. And stuff for a little while, so.
You and him are like the exact same person. It's fucking crazy.
It's like I cannot wait to meet Leon in real life because him and I are going to get along great.
Yes. And then Tuesday, ABF joining me for some politics, correct?
Yep.
Excellent. I appreciate you, ABF. You go and skedaddle now.
All right. See you guys later. Have fun.
See you, homie. We won't have too much fun though. We don't want him to get jealous he's not here. Black Mesa. So I have not played any Half-Life, so I'm a fake gamer. Tell me why I need to play it ASAP to be a real gamer.
All right. So Half-Life came out in 1998. Black Mesa
95%
is a fan remake of Half-Life. And
real fans.
They went in, they stuck a couple of extra things into the story that were cut out of the original game. They
fixed
the graphics. Like it is the first game that is it's a first person shooter game. It's one of the first ones that you start with just a crowbar.
Yes. And then the physics was like pretty revolutionary, particularly the gravity gun.
Groundbreaking. Yeah.
Well, that was in Half-Life 2.
The grav gun was Half-Life 2, but still the physics in the original Half-Life. 1998, they were groundbreaking.
And that's what the whole like source engine is, where like you can go and make your own little animations and stuff, right?
That's 2, yeah.
That's what like Gmod uses for like doing all the different
basically almost everything's based on Half-Life 2 that they did up until about 2016 or so.
Yeah.
So we have a game dev here. Andy, do you think we're ever getting Half-Life 3?
We already got it. It was called Half-Life Alyx. It tells you in the end of the game.
Yes, that's my argument. And then everyone's like, "No, it's still coming." I'm like, "Bro, they already have a secret game, Deadlock. They already put a MOBA out that was a secret game. They already have a secret game.
They are changing shit in the Half-Life 2 source coding."
I know, but also Half-Life 3 URL expires today or something like that. So if they don't, let's see. I'll look at it. I think Grums was talking.
Valve is about to come out with a new game. It may not be Half-Life 3.
It's going to be Half-Life 4, though.
Half-Life 2.9. No, Tomac will be happy. They're going to go the Kingdom Hearts route, and it's going to be a Half-Life 2.9 Reloaded Deluxe, and there'll be a couple weird colons in there somewhere too.
Listen, if you haven't played through the Black Mesa incident, which is Half-Life 1, you absolutely need to.
Yeah, I want to play it, but I don't know what the Tomac bought me because like there's the orange box and then there's like the Black Mesa collection, and I don't even know if I have.
Okay. So the orange box is a collection of Half-Life, Portal, and
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress 2.
Okay.
Black Mesa is a fan remake of Half-Life. It's
definitive
updated
Half-Life.
graphics. It's what Half-Life should have been. And I just bought it yesterday. So I'll be playing it soon.
Yeah, I didn't 95% positive with 119,000 reviews. That's pretty freaking good. And I've never played one of these there's like the Fallout they did some big fan mod. I've never gotten to play any of these fan mods for any of these games.
Fallout London?
Yeah, they do Fallout London. There's various like giant fan mods, and I've never actually I don't do any modding.
This isn't a fan mod. This is a remake of the original game.
But by fans,
approved
right?
by Valve.
By fans, approved by Valve, with some designers and people that worked on the game helping out with everything. Yeah, like it's really something special.
It is a true blue remake, and what they wanted the game to be whenever it first came out.
I have played some Portal 2, so I'm not totally a fake gamer, just a little bit of a fake gamer. I did whip out some Portal 2. And it was pretty easy. I'm smart like that. Maximus, dude, why? I thought we were friends. And we have guests here who don't know. Put a shirt on, Max. Jeez. We have
I don't know.
company
You guys
over.
don't know about Behold Watch 2019.
Wait, what? I don't know. I have to Google half of what Tomak says.
I know.
These are old things from when I used to. It's from when I used to be a streamer. We were keeping up on this cam girl, and she just wore the same underwear for like 3 fucking days straight. But she was hot, but it was filthy.
Hey, I get it.
The red blood was turned to white, if you understand what I'm saying. And it was everywhere.
Wow,
Crusty.
that's disgusting.
Yes.
For 3 days, she wore the same panties. It's like she just kept on camming, baby. She kept on camming.
I appreciate her dedication to her craft. Also, Superman 2 overwhelmingly won like I expected it. Shout out, chat. Appreciate you guys. I'm really looking forward to some Superman 2. Wait, I wrote it down, right? Nope. Here, 1 second. Superman 2. Okay.
Superman 64.
I remember
You mean the Adventures of Superman?
Me and my buddy rented that game from Blockbuster and couldn't beat the tutorial. We were so pissed.
No, it's hard, but the thing with Superman 64, whenever I played it, I was a kid, right? You make your own fun. Like you're fucking Superman. Fuck those rings. You don't need to go fly through those. Go around and just save the people that need saving. Like that was you just made.
I would say I'm looking forward to Undefeated Genesis whenever that comes out, because that's a Superman game.
Speaking of Maximus's disgusting feet, thanks Max. Angerfoot, Indy, you want to tell everyone why they should purchase for $10 Angerfoot?
Do you like the greatest video game of all time, Hotline Miami? Well, it's Hotline Miami, but you get to kick shit and have great fucking music and great weaponry. It's fucking fun. And you use your toes for everything. You want to sit down on the couch with your girlfriend and eat popcorn? You eat the popcorn with your feet.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I saw this back in the day. It came out pretty much a year ago. I was intrigued, but I didn't hear anyone telling me you have to get Angerfoot.
Well,
you have to get Angerfoot
on it for like 2 years at this point.
Angerfoot's going on the wish list.
Angerfoot should be on everybody's wish list. If you don't have it, if you don't know about it, you should.
It seems like a good one for me to do a quick video on as well. There's a couple.
And no,
other
I did not make it.
There's with the Turbo Overkill. Is that the one?
Yeah,
that's a Chainsaw Lake.
That's a cool game.
And yeah, any of these like fast-paced FPSs where you're just going like back and forth, almost like Boomer Shooter, or just the fast-paced like Twitch, like Quake kind of shooters. Yeah, sign me up. I am interested.
How about Cruelty Squad then?
How about Mullet Mad Jack?
That is on the list of things to play. Yes, Cruelty. Wait, what is Cruelty Squad?
Cruelty Squad.
Cruelty Squad.
Yeah, that checks.
Oh, yes. I think I've seen Oni play this one. Yeah.
That's a cool game.
Yes. There might be a couple other games I played before. $6 currently. Overwhelmingly positive. 96% with almost 20K reviews. So, son of a... All right. I'll go on the wish list.
You might as well just put Sulfur on your wish list as well. Like that's a
Sulfur.
Yeah, you dig Borderlands. Sulfur's kind of like Borderlands, but it looks like Adventure Time. Game's really fucking cool. It's currently in early access, but my god, what a special game.
Okay, I am intrigued. Yeah, I'm the idiot who got like first time I got Game Pass, I think was to play High on Life, which was pretty fun. So yeah, any of those like first person fun little games like that, definitely support. And
isn't that High on allegedly beating and putting my wife in the closet?
But then it ended up being Crazy Wife, and he got canceled from everything, and it seems like he didn't do it. And Ian, I literally just thought about you 2 days ago. I saw like one of your tweets or something. I'm like, Ian. And whenever I think about one of the OG homies, I'm like, oh, I haven't seen them for a while. They always just pop up like the next day or two. Every single time.
They're always around.
I know. I just like all of you guys are lurking at all times. Like I'm walking down the street, I'm like, I know chat's watching. You're just lurking very hard. Ian, what the heck? Dropping 10? I'll say our HBF is like very solved at the moment too. All of the memberships are gifting.
I know, they're all going through. It's crazy.
Also, Jake, you might want to look at Postal No Regrets.
Oh, that game's so not even that one. Postal Brain Dead.
Okay, keep that in mind. First, the clip for you.
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog go blue.
Always puts me in a good mood. Shout out, Ian.
I taught
Always
my son
appreciates
that song. I hope everybody knows that. He actually walks around singing that song.
Oh, well, I want to hear his rendition of the end because I love the end. No regrets. So wait, what game am I looking up? No regrets? What's it called?
I think it's Postal 2.
That's Postal 4.
Oh, is
no
it 4?
regrets. Yeah.
Postal 4, no regrets.
Well, 4 was the one where they went a little bit woke with what they were doing. Like they started to get a little bit culturally sensitive to shit. Postal 2 was the peak of Postal games.
Yeah, 2 is really rad.
I fucking knew it, Gunho. Mods are allowed to be outside my window protecting me, though. That's just you doing your modly duty. I appreciate it.
Also, what's funny with Postal 4, when it got listed, they literally said, do not buy this game yet. It is broken.
It was shit, and I loved it.
Okay, wait. Yeah, doing some Mart Kart racing and stuff like that. Yes, I support that. Yeah, what's that genre? That's like No More Heroes. I was trying to think of like what to call this level of wackiness. I don't know if we have a tag for it yet. Let's see. No, none that I see.
It'd probably be classified as open world.
Yeah.
And then, Hayden, you're still with us.
Mm-hmm.
Liar's Bar.
Liar's
You've been appropriately propagandized by the VTubers into buying it. We want to tell chat what the hell Liar's Bar is?
It's some kind of fucking card game. I don't know what's going on, but you're supposed to lie to people, and like
you don't know the rules.
I actually don't know the rules to the game. Like I'm gonna have to learn it, but it's a card game of some sort where you lie to people and then kill the people who are lying to you.
You have like a certain card you got to play, and so you put down however many of you have, and you say, "Oh, I have 2 of these," and people can either call you a liar, or they're like, I don't want to risk it, because you call them a liar and they were lying. They have to do a shot, and it's Russian roulette rules.
Yeah,
so you can die on the first shot, or you can be on the
or
6th
shoot
one.
yourself based on you calling them a liar.
So then eventually you get towards the end, and you're like, okay, everyone's played like 2 and 3 of these every time. There's no way there's any more left. You're definitely fucking lying, and if it gets to me, I'm gonna get lied. So I'm gonna call you out, and then it ends up to right, and then you gotta.
And then they play a black card. It's like, oh fuck.
So, very, 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 very simple rules, and it's just a lot of fun because you just watch your friends blow their brains out and lie to each other.
Yeah,
it's great. That's how friendships are built.
Looks like a good time, so I bought it. I picked it up on Steam sale,
and it's about Tree Fitty. So, hey, very, very good price. And let's see, we got one more game, and then we'll just do one more game and then get up out of here because I don't want to talk about Melissa Mercante or Adam Sessler. I'll just mention it really. Both of them having absolute meltdowns on social media right now. Adam Sessler, I'm assuming is like Jewish or something. So he's with all the crazy far leftists, and he's like, maybe we don't go to super duper anti-Semitic guys. And no, sorry, you're not allowed to think like that here on Blue Sky. So he's just having a huge breakdown. There's some bitch trying to like cancel him over on here and stuff like that. It's just a whole lot of fun.
Blue Sky recently has been absolutely losing their shit. So if you guys heard about the Vice journalist Anna Valens who went after Kirsha, like they're now calling Anna Valens a World War II bad guy because he said one stupid thing, and now Blue Sky's losing their shit, and they've got him on the same list of terrible right-wing people. And again, this is a transgender individual that tried to go after Kirsha. They've got him on the same list of terrible fucking World War II bad guy people to not associate with. It's hilarious to see the devolving.
Okay, so this has devolved into now the Democratic Socialist of America are attacking him, and he's accusing them of being gamer gators now.
Jesus
and then the bitch is like, no, the gamer gators harassed me. I'm not a gamer gator. You're a gamer gator. And he's like, no, you're a gamer gator. So now the super far lefts are calling each other gamer gators.
Which is what this always turns into, because these people don't have any morals. What they have is a purity spiral. And it spirals and gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And they slowly start kicking people out left and right, going, no, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. Until their circle becomes so small that they're all just at each other's throat. And it's
Final circle.
Funny.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead, Andy.
I made a really good recommendation as somebody who has a bunch of game developers following them. I went onto my Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it is. I'm an old man. And
Twitter.
Threw out the idea that if you're on Blue Sky, you've kind of handicapped yourself with your sales because nobody's actually on there. And AI can make video games for you now. So you can just have a video game that was that thing with the politics taken out of it. And you can put that coding into Python or whatever, and you can have a new game within 3 minutes instead of listening to some dev tell you that you're a fucking Nazi because you played another game.
At Grok, remove all the pink hair. Problem solved.
Now they're just bald.
My DMs are filled with pissed off game developers, and I absolutely adore it. It's like I'm getting ready to get back into the games industry, and pissing off people again feels really good.
B-Man, I have like 250 to 300 ping. I currently am streaming with like a 2.5 second delay with everyone saying stuff. Yeah. As soon as that is not a thing, I will stream your fucking games for you, B-Man. But I'm not. I literally have thought about moving apartments just to make you happy, B-Man. And then I realized that even if I did all of that, you just find something else to say. When are you doing this? When are you doing this? I can't. I'm sorry I can't make you happy, B-Man. I want a divorce.
I'm sorry your dad left.
So, all right, so Andy, my best advice is when I see a developer and if it's a big one, then you go to their website and then you go to the about to see all the DEI shit and see if they use the word inclusive and shit like that.
No, one thing to look for now.
I go to their Twitter, and then if any post are about anything other than gaming and specifically preferably just their game, I'm like, not interested. Shut the fuck up about everything that isn't your game. Hayden, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say one of the things that they use now, instead of having like a DEI officer, they will say that they have a people officer. Like that's how Bridge has changed the wording.
I was getting it ready.
What's today's secret word?
Sorry, Hayden, what were you saying?
No, they have actually changed it from DEI officer to the people officer. And there you have tons of these companies that have come out and said that they're dropping DEI, that say, oh no, we're still about inclusivity and we have our people officers, and like it's just all about changing the words. So just, stay sharp, guys. Like keep watching these people and know that they're not giving up on their ideology. They're just changing the verbiage that they use.
It's a perpetual meltdown. I went and met at a college 2 days ago. I went and met some kids that were working on coding and a couple of different things with video games. And almost every window had a Palestinian flag in it. So I don't think it's going to stop, guys. I think it's going to the next generation as well.
And the group of crazies might get smaller and smaller, but as it happens, they're going to get crazier and crazier, and they're going to have all their purity tests until they have the purest form of communism. And then it will finally work once they have AOC running in 2028. They finally found the right leader for communism. It's going to work this time, guys. We got a charismatic young Muslim man running New York City. It's going to be great. This time, we're going to do communism right, Hayden.
Tuesday, we got to talk about that.
So you're saying they don't know what the fuck they're doing?
Wait, yes. September 11th never happened?
They're going to quintuple down. I know, right? Yes. It's more on that Tuesday for politics. House Flippers 90% off. We already talked about that. Alyssa Mercante, I just want to say she came back to be mad at 8-Bit Eric and Hypno. So I I made these thumbnails. I'm back to getting him in trouble.
So
with the
the
thumbnails.
reason that she came back and did that is because she had fallen out of relevance and nobody was talking about her.
Correct.
So she had to poke the bear, and she
Yes.
just wants people talking about her again. I hope that Hypno and 8-Bit Eric ignore her. Like,
Oh yeah,
please.
no, they have. We're gonna follow up with his response. She had someone make like these dot mats to show how popular his videos were, and he's like, "Look, his most popular videos are this, like this, and that." And she just discovered how YouTube algorithms work.
I
And that
don't believe she even has discovered that yet.
If you use certain topics or you use certain words, they do better in the algorithm. And whether or not you're trying to make that, you can't make things do views on YouTube.
No.
You make something you think is the algorithm's gonna love and it does shit, and then you work on it for a year, and then you work on something and like for 3 hours just throw up and it explodes. You don't get it. You don't choose what thing gets views, but she's under this crazy impression that he's gaming the system. It's like, bitch, you don't know how any of this works, and you
If
literally were the
system,
editor.
we paid to promote it.
Well, she was the editor-in-chief at Kotaku, which literally just turned into like rage bait click farming.
She doesn't know shit. And that's why, like, my biggest video I've ever had was the one time that I talked about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I actually like went to Japanese Twitter. Like I wormed my way in there so that I could see these posts and translated them, and I read that in a video, and it was watched mostly by people in fucking Japan.
Aiden is grifting to the Japanese
That's
people.
exactly what I
believe
fucking
him.
did.
I can't believe him. Arrest this man. And so Hypno this is why you don't fuck with Hypno, because he has me put shit in like the thumbnails purposely to troll these idiots, because then they click on your video. And anyone who does YouTube knows if you got like 100% or like a 99% thumbs up, you probably didn't get any views.
Yeah.
When you have the low thumbs up, you're like, but then you see the views, and you're like, because it actually got shared with people.
I
So
got
he does
60 thumbs down and 11,000 views. Okay.
Yeah. And so the shit cut is to get those idiots to like rage click on it essentially, and it works genuinely really well. So he calls himself the bigot army or whatever. So he literally puts out the best bait, and every single time they take the bait, and then he puts on his anime glasses, pushes them up, and then fucking puts them into the ground, which is, what he did here with Mercante. And he started with, I haven't talked about you in such a long time. He literally starts off with for me, it was Tuesday. Yeah, literally a who?
I have no idea who you are.
Yeah. And then, he totally you continue to want the attention, so you get this response and go back in the depths of obscurity while I get ready to destroy the Steam summer sale. So he's literally like, bitch, I don't care about you at all. There's a Steam summer sale going on right now. I got more important stuff to do. And you just love to freaking see it. So get rid of that. And then he went for the throat a couple times in there, just a couple more sentences down. Hypno is not someone you want to pick a fight with. He's like very, very, it's like 99% like quite friendly, puts you in your place, like facts and logic. And then there's about 1% where he calls you a racial slur or something like that.
But he calls you his racial slur. Does that count?
Yeah, so he knows how to handle. One of the reasons I stopped my whole Gamergate 2 documentary is because I was seeing what was happening, and as much as we want to pretend the Mercantes make up all of the harassment, they don't. We got lots of crazies on our side doing all the death threats, bunch of fucking idiots, and we need to call them out for being a bunch of fucking idiots and giving the Mercantes what they want. Don't do that. I saw all that though, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want this smoke. I'm good. I don't want to handle this. Hypno was built for this. Like he was created to handle all these idiots and put them in their place. And he always does such a good job. I would never try to get on his bad side. He's not someone you want to go up against on the internet. Hayden, we're getting out of here. Anything you'd like to plug?
No, just Monday with ABF, Tuesday here, Wednesday on the GCA.
Let's go, Tomac. What are you up to?
After this, some point we'll be continuing with Dust Diver 2. Hopefully after that we'll get to Guidier, then finally on the Expedition.
Of the games you have purchased on the Steam Summer Sale, what percentage would you say have anime characters in them?
I forget, since most of the games I bought, I think were for other people.
40%.
300% would be my guess with him.
Yes.
Let's see. I picked up Mecha Blade, and I picked up both Deadly Premonition. Do those count as anime games?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, come on. They're so anime though. They don't look anime.
Oh,
Deadly
really?
Premonition counts as an anime game. Yeah.
It's definitely weird enough.
It's so weird and it's so fun. Like
Yeah,
it is a game made for autists.
It's weaponized autism in a game.
Literally.
Nerd Wars panel and chat.
In the coffee.
The coffee's
Oh, by the way, I have now, for the Steam Summer Sale, I have picked up over 40 games. Because I think I bought 10 while we were sitting here.
Okay, so French had to get it in. No, it was great show, but you son of a bitch, Shinmu is goat. Baguette spanking as a punishment. How dare you? Jokes on you. I actually like it. Indy, anything you wanted to plug or tell us about?
No, I don't like to plug shit. So
me
everybody
neither.
check out the game Between Her Toes.
Okay, we're out of here. It's been a great stream. Appreciate you all joining the panel chat. Appreciate you all being here. Now you go out and make some irresponsible Steam purchases. Thank you all.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
I don't think this one got enough love, but if we were currently in a turn-based RPG and we were at the end of the stream, I would one-shot every last one of you. And